Joe Rizzo here with the coach, Grace Potash, as the Bandits. They clinch a spot in Nationals. They're going to East Lansing after a 2-0 win over the Little Flyers at Iceline in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Well, we did our first one of these after winning the ACHF title, and now the even further difficult road to get to Nationals. It's the first year at U19, and here you go. I mean, that's you couldn't have expected that. I mean, you could have hoped for it at the beginning of the season, but you couldn't have expected that.
Well, I'll be totally honest. In the beginning of the season, we went 0-5 at that tournament, the very first weekend together, and we looked like a team who hadn't played together before. It was clear that a lot of these girls hadn't played together before, and they've just come so far, and they've really come together as a team, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
You had so many ups and downs in the season, and even this weekend was like a microcosm of that. You have the great 2-0 win against York. You don't even allow a shot in the third period. I went back and I watched the whole third period to see if that was wrong. They didn't actually get a shot. There was one that was kind of questionable, but I don't think they actually had a shot on goal in the third period. And then this is a decidedly different 2-0 win where the other team did put on some pressure, but most of the shots were outside shots, a couple of difficult saves for Alexi Riley, but nothing, 5-star or anything like that. In between, you have a 5-0 loss to the Junior Flyers where they just came out like gangbusters and kind of, even though it was 2-0 after one, it was kind of they buried you from the start. That's like a microcosm almost of the season where you've had so many good performances, and every now and then there's not necessarily a clunker, but they've seemed to rebound from adversity so well.
And that's exactly what we said to them in the locker room. We told them, great teams will have losses. It happens to every single team, but what makes them great is how they respond and facing adversity, and that goes for life too, right? It's how you respond to things. And yeah, they did fantastic today. They did so fantastic today. I couldn't be prouder of them.
And how about now this whole trip to East Lansing? Like, how do you figure that out? Have you done this thing before? It's new to me. So
I've only been to Pennsylvania for Nationals, so this is a little more travel, but should be exciting, right? We'll figure it out. It'll be awesome. I can't wait to get there.
And you understand already like what the format is and things like that. I don't think a lot of us necessarily know, but maybe a lot of us do.
I think it's been a couple years since I've been, so I'm not sure. I'm sure Cindy will be all over it. Our team manager, she's fantastic, so she'll boss me around. I'm sure, tell me where we're going.
One game at a time.
Exactly.
One shift at a time.
Exactly.
And one flight or a long drive at a time. Well, I'm not sure what they're going to let me do in East Lansing, but I'm sure going to try to do whatever I can, and we'll see. Regardless of what happens, we'll do. How about I'm going to rope you into doing one more of these when it's all said and done. How about that?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Irish eyes smile on the Bandits. Happy St. Patrick's Day for the coach, Grace Potash. This is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching New Jersey Bandits hockey on Rizzo Vision.